And Perez joins us now from his home in Los Angeles. Welcome to the show, Perez. I have to tell you, when I was tracking that piece, reading it, and even watching it now, it was tough for me. Given the person you say you are now and your kids and where you are, is it hard for you to relive some of those moments? I know you've written about it.
It is hard for me because I feel like I am a prisoner to that past. And I have baggage, which we all do, but my baggage is very public and very heavy. And I feel like it's constantly dragging me down. And that's fine. I've accepted that. I've accepted that no matter how different I am and no matter what changes I make, most people will only view me as that first incarnation of myself that they encountered many years ago.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because I do want to get to where you are now, but start at where you were. In the book, TMI, My Life in Scandal, you said, September 2004, I discovered the world of blogging and decided to give it a try. I don't really know why I started writing, probably just to entertain myself. Whatever the reason, I had zero hopes of anyone actually reading it. But then it blows up, Perez, to the point where, as I stated, you were making almost $50,000 a week in ads from serving up all of this gossip. Were you surprised at how popular it got and how fast it became an addiction for people?
I was shocked because nothing like what I was doing existed at the time. When I began, there wasn't even a TMZ. Back in 2004 and 2005, People Magazine or Us Weekly weren't using their websites to break celebrity news. It was just go here to sign up for the magazine and get subscriptions. So I helped change how people consume media, and I got consumed in the process.
It was last week, American Idol alum, somebody I was a fan of when she was on the show, Nikki McKibben, passed away from her brain aneurysm. And I know you know this by now. Her final post on Instagram, she referenced you in the post, and she said, Perez Hilton, from drunk mess to sober blimp to doting nana, I haven't forgotten. What is your reaction to that? Nikki, those words that she wrote.
It was even more sadness to an already sad situation. I know that I will be paying a price for my past mistakes until I die. And I almost feel like there's nothing I can do. I think we're also seeing in 2020, I deserve everything.
When you read it, did you cry, Perez? I mean, like, when you read it, did you, for me, a lot of times I pray and I say, God, help me with what, mistakes I've made. When you read that and she has passed away now and she's a mom, what was your reaction to her words there? Not how you felt, just...
Well, it was sadness and I cried, and I also was amazed that she was able to, in September of 2019, when she posted that, have such grace, because not everybody can forgive. And I interpret that post like, because she added an LOL at the end of her statement. I looked at that post like, Perez or world, I've moved on and I can look back at that painful time and laugh. And that's a really just inspiring thing because not everybody can.
So you saw that as her forgiving you and others for the awful things said?
I hope so. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into an LOL.
All right. I think that we will never, you know what, Perez, that's the messed up part. We will never know if she forgave, but we know the pain for her was still real and it was there. You've also talked about in your book and been open about this notion of outing people, famous people who did not want that part of their lives, even though you yourself are a dad now and you're gay. We know the saying, hurt people hurt people. You struggled with your weight, but you mocked women and others about theirs. how much of this really is that you were damaged and you found a way to capitalize, you know, on the gossip, but also make yourself feel better?
I don't think I can be redeemed. I don't think I ever will be. I've accepted that. I don't think I'll
What do
ever
you
be able to
want,
find.
Perez? What do you want? If
What
it's
do I
not
want?
redemption, because I mean, in one respect, I hear you and I believe that you do want redemption. You said, like with Nikki, I feel like that was her saying, hey, I forgive. And that's part of being redeemed. If it's not redemption,
Well,
what do you want?
I mean, what I would love is just for people to see me, to truly see me. And I don't think the majority of the world does. And that's fine. Because for the longest time, I wasn't showing the real me. For the longest time, it was this character and it was an exaggeration of this and it was saying things just to get a reaction out of people. So over the last many years, I've taken the mask off and it's me, but people won't see that, and that's fine. So, you know, I don't want redemption. I don't even think I'll be ever able to have a boyfriend because, as you mentioned with the outing, I'm not just disliked by gay men. I am extremely hated